Yes, there is the saying that what a man can do, a woman can do it better. But we get to misinterpret it and interpret it differently. This saying was to empower women. It was a call for action for equality, to empower women to know that women can also do things just like men. But in right senses, it doesn't mean that women can do the same things. They were like recognizing. So we always kind of miss it and say, what a man can do, I can do it better. To an extent, yes. And in most of the cases, no. Nature is a factor. The way we are built is a factor. The way we are wired is a factor. Have you forgotten about that? Or you're just like, oh, I can do it better, I can do it better. Physically, we are not meant to be that like that. But we just know and want to do things as they should be. Women are going crazy and doing stuff thinking that they're doing it right. So if what a man can do, a woman can do better. So if your man is cheating, your boyfriend is cheating, your partner is cheating, should you also go and cheat? A woman will say, you know, I'm a woman, I can do better. And then you start cheating from one place to another, one woman to another, because you're trying to do better. Really? Hi, lovely. You're cheating and you say, oh, because you cheat. So what a man can do, a woman can do better. So I'm going to cheat. Or you say, oh, you think that it's only men who are divorcing women? I can also divorce you. You've cheated. Oh, you've done this and done this to me. I know how to do it best. I will divorce you. And we women, we need not to compare or compete with things that we know we are weakling. But we are not saying that women have been empowered. We have the powers. But it's how we use the powers that matters. So, hello, my dear. So if you go and say, oh, what a man can do, I can do better. And at least thing that he did, you say, oh, I want a divorce, I want a divorce. Yes, the man tried to plead with you. And you say, no, I want to divorce. I'm done. I'm done. This is too much. I can't deal with this. Your nonsense. And then you divorce. And then you go now. Guess what? You're now a divorced woman. And maybe you have kids. And maybe you're elderly. You're aging. So no man wants you as a wife. Guess what? What you start doing, you start dating other women's husbands who are married, who stayed in their marriage, and you love yours because you thought it was so bad in there. Now you would have been looking for single men, not look for other people's husband, because those people stayed and hold tight to their marriage. You didn't stay tight to your marriage. You love your own marriage. And when you live as you love your marriage, focus to look for somebody, either somebody who is divorced or somebody who is single. Don't go to grab onto the other people's husband who stayed still in their marriage, who accepted their marriage and stayed there. As you're running so fast, running this quick, because you feel you're tough, what a man can do, you can also do. Don't go and cause damage in another person's marriage by having a relationship with a married man. Have a relationship with somebody who's single, remember. Have a relationship with somebody who has divorced just like you have divorced, so you don't cause chaos. Because your husband cheated, you love, and went and cheated to how many men? So who is bad? It's just like the pot calling the kettle black when the pot is also doing the same thing. So always think about what is gonna happen after before you make that decision. Not because you've broken your home, you want to also break other people's home. They are staying there, holding tight to their families, holding tight to their homes. There's no home that is perfect. They are always ups and downs. And you don't want to be one of the ups. Or you don't want to be one of the negative downs. Let them fight their battles. If you couldn't fight your battle and you became a coward and ran away, don't go and instigate fight or conflict in another person's home. Stay with your ability to stay and have a peace of mind and focus on other things and not distracting or bringing chaos in other people's home by saying, what a man can do, I can do better. A woman can do better. You want to show me? You want to show me that you can cheat? You want to show me? You think I don't know you're cheating on me? I'm going to show you. Trust me, I'm good at it. Really? Why can't you not also show that you are also a woman by providing for the home? Why can't you not show that you're also a woman, that what a man can do? When he buys you a car, you also intend buy him 2 cars to show that, yeah. Or he buys you a land or a plot, you also intend buy him one. Or you send him on a trip. Say, oh, you know what a man can do, a woman can do. Oh, I'm sending you on a trip. Do those things. Why can't you not refocus that energy to supporting your family to grow? Planning with the man. When he brings idea, you also bring ideas. You put it together, for 2 heads are better than one, and you will see how you're growing. Why can't you not also think it that way? Since you're very smart, you know it. You're so powerful. What a man can do, a woman can do better. Really? We have to know that this is to empower women, yes. But we women have to interpret it and know how we use it. Because most women are using it wrongly, and they are losing their homes. Because a man goes and stay out late in the night, you say, oh, what a man can do, a woman can do better, and then you go and stay. It's not a competition. And when you stay 1 or 2, the man say, oh, I'm done. Then you are the one start crying. Who start to cry? Remember you said, what a man can do, a woman can do better. Why are you crying? The man send you away, you can also send the man away. Right? Yeah? Of course. So what triggered me to bring this is, I watched this video where this man has been traveling out of the country for business purposes. So he will always go and buy supplies, buy his business, do his business arrangement, come back, and then they'll be shipping the things for him. And then this woman that they have been married for 31 years, this woman has been there. Each time that this man goes out on a business trip, the woman brings a different man in the home. And for 31 years they've been married. And they have 2 children. And this man has sponsored the children and sent them abroad for further studies. And do you know why? What triggered it is there because the boy who was working in one of the shops of this man came home one day unexpected when the man was on a business trip. So this guy got hungry and like, instead of buying food, I would rather rush home now that the shop is not too busy. Now that the shop is not too busy, let me come home and get something, the food, and take home. On coming back home, he got his own key, so he came and opened the door. On opening the door, this guy saw his madam with another guy on the coach kissing. So this guy just passed and went and got the food and left, and had never said a word to the master. But you know what? This woman's conscience couldn't let her be. She was just thinking and thinking, hide there. She was just thinking and thinking on how she can frame up this guy. And do you know what he did? She did. She took 200,000 francs and put in the pocket of this guy in his bag. The woman took the husband's money and put in this guy's bag. And so the man was like, I just put 200,000 here. Where has the money went? And then they were looking everywhere. And guess where they found the money? In this boy's bag. Whom this man has had this boy since this boy was 12. That is to tell you to the extent to which this guy was loyal to this family. But when the master found the 200,000 in this guy's bag, he was so surprised, angry, and was like, how come? I've trained you, I've known you from since you were 12. How come you've never stolen from me? You've never taken anything that's not yours. How come you took 200,000 I just put here? And then sent this guy away and said he was so disappointed. But this guy went. And knowing that he did nothing wrong, he had to look for people to come with him so he could share the truth to the master. And he said, I didn't take your money. I haven't ever touched your money. You've been nice to me. You've been good to me. You've treated me so well like a father. But what transpired is I saw your wife with a man kissing. And I didn't say it to you because I didn't want to destroy your marriage. But your wife framed me up because she didn't want me to tell you. That is what happened. And do you know, this man couldn't believe, and he said, a woman I've had for 31 years, a woman I've had children with can never do this for me. So they said, okay, let's do a prank. Let's test to see this woman's loyalty. So this man went home, said nothing to the wife, and told the wife, hello, darling, I'll be traveling. You know, I have a business trip and I'll be away for 3 days. So, instead of traveling, this man did not travel. He installed cameras in the home. And then instead of leaving the house, he went to the boys' quarter and stayed in the boys' quarter. So they were able, the house was a big house, so they were able to watch the house from their cameras in the boys' quarter. And guess what, people? The unthinkable happened. The woman knows the man is gone, and the boy has been fired, or the boy who's been working for the master has been fired. And so what happened? She brought her boyfriend, and they started kissing from the sitting room and straight to the master bedroom. This man was so furious and wanted to jump right in when they were still in the sitting room, and they were like, just wait, let's get them in the act. And guess what? They were caught when they were all naked and on the bed, their matrimonial bed. And guess what? This woman said, oh, you've always been traveling. What do you think happens to me? Is that an excuse? And you've been traveling and you've been cheating. So you think it's only me who was there and not cheat. So what a man can do, a woman can do better. So I have to also cheat because I know you're out there with women. And this man said, I have never cheated on you. You are my number one priority and my kid. I am so disappointed to see that you are cheating on me, who goes out there to work for you. And guess what? This man became so curious. You know what he did? He went and did a DNA death to the 2 kids that they both had, that he's been sponsoring, that they are abroad. And guess what? None of the kids was his. None of the kids was his. So each time the man is away, that's when the woman gets pregnant. And then when the man comes, he then feels it's his. Do you see what a man can do? A woman can do better, has landed this woman. And guess what? The woman still was not remorseful. She was like, I'm not leaving. And the man said, you have to leave. This is my house. I'm not leaving. Do you know what the woman said? Did you forget that you bought this house in my name? Women are so stupid. Did you forget that you bought this name in my name? This is my house. You have to leave. And the man now exposed the whole thing. The man said, I listened to my lawyer. I wanted to put the name of the house in your name, but my lawyer advised me not to. So I had to make a fake document with your name on it so that you think you are the owner of the house. But the real documents have my name on it. And my will, I willed it with you having all those things. But I'm going to change my will like as from today. And I have also started the divorce document. So be waiting for the divorce. So what happened? Hi Patience, hi Winnie, hi Titus. So what happened? What happened to what a man can do, a woman can do better? She did what a woman can do better. She thought she was smart and the house was in her name. So in her head, she knew that anything happens is the man living because the house is in her name. Her name, what have you been doing? Cheating? Being an unfaithful woman, deceitful, and comparing yourself to what a man can do, a woman can do better. Is that what we are out to say? Women, be wise. Women, we are better than just being a deceitful wife. So yeah, this woman kind of picked her shop first. She thought she owned a house. Nothing. She thought the man was cheating, so the more reason she was cheating. Don't always work on assumptions, because your assumptions at times may be wrong. Work from a perspective of evidence. Even with evidence, 2 wrongs do not make a right. If somebody did something wrong and you want to do the same thing, so you are the fool. Maybe that person didn't do it intentionally, and you doing it intentionally, knowing it was wrong and you did it, you are the fool, not that person. So women, be wise. Keep your home. Protect your own. Don't take little things for granted. So, Lovelyn said, what I condemn is physical violence. As you said, sister, there's no perfect home. Cheating because you're a man or woman cheat. Because your man or woman cheat is not necessary for me. I, for one, will never dirty myself because someone is misusing himself. That is it. You said it right, Lovelyn. If you value yourself, if yourself has value, and if your body is like the temple of God, you wouldn't let anybody step in to dirty it. You wouldn't let anybody for any reason dirty your body, because your body is very, very valuable for you. And letting another man get into you when you have been blessed and put together, and you said, I do, that is a no-go zone. And if you see that somebody is misusing themselves because they have no value, don't let them deceive you. You have your self-respect. You are better. You are stronger. You know better. Help teach that person. Help that person to recognize and not join to partake in their cheating process. Hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. This was the short one I had for you today. I got to go. See you in my next video. Please put your comments and contribution. I will read them, and others will also read them. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.